Okay, there we go.
You're better than me. I'm holding it.
Hello, everybody. This is Jack Olmstead. I'm coming to you from Port Townsend, Washington. And today we have a very special guest. Oh, and you're looking at her right here. You're not looking at me bouncing the ball. See, I'm always messing up. So, Michelle, you're from Georgia. How are you doing?
Yes. Good. How are you?
Milliman.
Milliman. Yes.
Milliman, yeah. From Georgia. And what were you doing with your pickleball and your paddle?
Oh, I'm just holding it.
You're just
holding it.
Because I'm not
talented like you. I can't look at the camera and bounce it.
Well, I've been doing this for a while. This is your very first live stream.
Yeah.
Right?
Yes, it is.
So are you a little nervous?
I am.
There's nothing to be nervous about. It's just you and I talking about pickleball. How long have you been playing pickleball, Michelle?
About 2.5 years. Yeah.
2.5 years. Did you play tennis beforehand?
I did not play tennis. No racket sports, really.
So what did you do before pickleball?
I guess mostly I was a photographer. I had my own portrait photography business, and I sell stock photos. So yeah.
That was your phone going off?
That was my phone. I think it might have been something from Facebook.
Oh, that's right, Facebook. That's where I found you this morning.
Yes.
I found you on Facebook.
I think it's something to do with that post, actually.
So that's a good segue into that post.
Okay.
So let me bring that post up here. And we can talk about it. This is how I found Michelle this morning, with her post on the Pickleball forum. This is the Facebook Pickleball forum. It has 12,699 members.
Wow.
Big community. How long have you been a member of the Pickleball forum, Michelle?
Since nearly the beginning. I think it was only maybe 100 or so people.
Really?
Yeah, it was nearly the beginning. I don't even know how I got on it. I think I got, yeah, I don't know. But there were not nearly the posts there are now. It was very small when I first got on.
And what do you like about the Pickleball forum?
Well, I'm a pickleball junkie. I love everything about pickleball. I study it. I read about it. So I just love all the discussions. Yeah, everything about it. I like the rules discussions. I like the strategy discussions. I like the ball discussions. We have a lot of ball discussions.
They have a lot of videos, a lot of live streams.
Yep, there's a lot of live streaming of the some of the games that the tournaments that are happening around the country. And then some people will actually have the YouTube channels, so they'll post when they put up a new video. Yeah.
And so this morning, you posted a new YouTube video that you put up. Is that right?
It was from a tournament that happened nearby, and it was a gold medal match from the 5.0 gold medal match from yesterday, mixed doubles.
And so you've had quite the discussion up here on the forum.
Yes, because there was a fault called on Kyle Yates. I don't know if you want to pull that actual clip up or not.
Well, I can pull that clip up right now. Okay. Do you see the clip?
Yep, I do.
Let's get back to it. Okay, here's the controversy right here. In fact, we shall slow it down. There it is.
Yes.
Let's
So
move it
Kyle
back.
Yates went to the other side of the net before the ball was declared dead.
Well, let's get this back there again. There, he's running to, so the ball is in the air. I'm having problems getting my slow-mo keys to work. Okay, let's do this again. Come on.
Ball's in the air, clearly out of bounds.
I'm just going to keep doing it until I can get my slow-mo.
Was working perfect earlier.
I know. There we go. I got to hit the shift key and the comma key in case anybody is taking notes. So here Kyle is banging the ball. It's coming back. Oh, do you see how he hit the ball? He hit it behind his back. Did you notice that?
No.
Marcus?
That one. Oh, Marcus.
Marcus.
No, I didn't.
So here we're going to run this back a little bit. So Kyle comes back, he hits the ball. We're going to do this frame by frame. Come on, frame by frame.
Can you make it large on the screen or not?
Oh yeah. I'm just having major problems. Here, I'm making it larger.
There you go.
We're going to go back. We're going to go back one more 5 seconds. Okay, right here. And now we're going to hit the space bar.
There we go.
Okay, so okay, we're going to run it back here. Okay, see Marcus there? See where his paddle is? Okay, here comes the ball to Kyle. He gears up, he hits it, and look at, where's Marcus' paddle going? Behind his back. He hit the ball behind his back.
Yep.
That's an amazing feat in itself, right?
Yeah. Crazy.
So for some reason I cannot get this thing to advance one frame at a time. Here, we're slowing it down. So anyway, that's the controversy right there, where the ball was clearly out and Kyle ran around the net to retrieve the ball, and the referee said that's illegal, right?
Yes. Yeah, he waited until Kyle was back in play, and then he's like, there's fault, point goes to Marcus, and his name is Mary Atkins, I believe.
Right.
And and Kyle just and moved on.
And look at the ball. Kyle in the post said that he got the ball because he didn't want the ball to go in the other court. And what happens? Boom! His hand is going over the screen, so that it doesn't go into the other court.
Yep, he said he wanted to keep the game moving, and he wanted to make sure that it didn't go into the other court to distract the other players.
And it was going in the other court. You can see that his hand is beyond the fence, right?
I'm not sure that it was, but I could see how he thought it might.
Well, that's the fence. You can see the fence line right here. Right here, it's behind the referee, and his hand looks like it's, it had
But the
that low
thing is,
fence.
call for where his hand is.
You think?
Yeah, I do.
Okay.
I'm not 100% sure, but I'm pretty sure that his hand is below the top of the fence right there.
Okay. Anyway, so he lost the point for retrieving the ball.
Yep.
On
And the interesting thing is that last night when I got home and I'm trying to find the rule in the rule book, and because I knew there was a rule about him going to the other side of the net, I could not find it. And when I posted it on the forum, someone said it was, I think it was 12H. I've got it written on there. And it was about a distraction. So the rule is there so that you don't distract the other players by going to to the other side of the net. And there was clearly no distraction because it was clearly out of play. So it was just interesting, that's why I could not find the rule, because I wasn't thinking it was a distraction at all.
It wasn't a distraction. The ball was in play. It was not being hit. And so it was an interpretation of the rule by the referee.
Yeah.
And I guess the funny thing here, Mark Luke here says it's pretty funny that Kyle's partner, Christine Barksdale, is on the rules committee. And this Mark thinks that she's the chairman. So I guess she didn't really chime in there in terms of giving her 2 cents as to whether or not it was a good interpretation of the rule or not. Or did she?
They both just, accepted the calling and moved on. There was no argument, didn't look like anybody was at all upset.
It's interesting that you used the word move on, because here in the post, Kyle Yates chimed in here and it says that to clear up the confusion and to move on,
yep.
he said that the ref made the correct call. And the ref also chimed in on this post, and he is Jeffrey Lynn Shank.
Yep.
And he's been around pickleball for a long time. He makes YouTube videos. He does tours. He's a big deal in the YouTube in the pickleball world.
Yeah, I've heard the name.
He lives in the Villages. I interviewed him. You can go check out the interview I did with him. So anyway, this is where I found Michelle this morning with this post on the pickleball forum, and one thing kind of led to another. We exchanged some messages on Facebook, and she agreed to go through the match with me. So why don't we just pick it up right here? Is that okay?
Okay.
And I'll see
Actually, the very first point was, I remember.
You want to go to the first point? Okay, we'll go to the first point.
Yeah.
Okay, here's the first point. Let me.
Probably don't need to go through slow motion.
I'm speeding it up.
Okay. Yeah, so I'm sitting right at the kitchen line, right in that tarp down over there. And let me tell you, I've watched YouTube videos for the past couple of years, and until you watch a pro match up close like that, you do not realize how fast that game is moving. It was unbelievable. And I thought it was the first point, but I didn't see it.
Here's the first. Well, this is the second point.
Yeah, I thought it was the first point. Maybe it's this one.
I can go back.
No, let's just see what happens.
That's okay. Christine hits it into the net. Do you want to go back to the first point?
What happened? What happened at the very first point? Now, I thought that Kyle Yates did a running, jumping put away.
Okay, I'm going to speed this up. We're going to get to the actual point. Here the referee is explaining the rules. to the crowd, I guess.
Well, just that it was a gold medal match. Kyle Yates and Christine Barksdale had come through the winners bracket, and so if Marcus Luke and Mary Atkins won this match, there would be a tie-breaking game.
Okay, here's the first point.
Okay, so yeah, that. Oh my goodness, he jumped so high. You can't tell in the video, but he's jumping really high, and that ball is going so fast. And people, the spectators, I could hear them around me saying, "Oh, did you see how high he jumped?" It was, yeah. It's just a whole different experience watching it up that close.
So that is Kyle jumping in the air, right?
Yes.
There, he's in the air.
A foot away. Mm-hmm.
Okay. So that was very impressive to you, sitting so
Yeah,
close.
I heard everybody muttering around, you know, like how high and how fast that was going. They are using the Onyx Pure 2 in this match.
And for people that don't understand what that refers to, that refers to the ball.
Yes. This was a sanctioned tournament, so every match had been reffed. I had never seen Mary Atkins play before. She was incredible.
This is the first time I've seen her.
Yeah, she was phenomenal. Very aggressive. Just, yeah, I don't know. It was amazing.
Well, as I watched this match, I noticed that they were keeping it away from her.
You think they were keeping it away from her?
I think as the match went on, they stopped hitting to her.
I felt like she was taking a lot of balls. She was inserting herself.
Well, let's see. Let's see as this.
Normally, it's the man that has to insert himself, but she seemed to be inserting herself.
Right.
I also noticed that they did not stack, whereas Kyle Yates and Christine Barksdale did stack.
Here's the controversial call here, and we can see that great shot, and nobody is talking about great behind the back shot here. That Marcus did.
Yeah.
Oh, I hear a lot of commotion over there. Did you have an earthquake or something? And
nobody noticed anything until the ref actually stopped. See how he's put his hand up right there?
Yeah.
That's when he said, "Hold on, we're giving them the point." He actually stopped them because Kyle was ready to serve.
Right.
He's in position and ready to serve. And so he explained it. We couldn't really hear what was going on. We had to somewhat speculate what the call was.
Yeah, and then he awarded the point to the other team.
Yep.
So why don't you talk about?
Quickly moved on to the next.
All right. Well, this is the next point.
Yep.
And talk about the paddle that Christine is using.
Yeah, she's using the new head paddle. I believe it was the Extreme. Is that correct? I'm pretty sure she has the Extreme, which I just got. And I talked to her a little bit after the match and asked her if she liked it, because I've only played with it a few times so far. And she said that she loves it when she's playing with the Onyx ball, but not the Dura. She said that she feels like it gives her the power and the control with that ball. And I actually noticed I loved playing with it so far indoors. And when I play indoors, I play with an Onyx. And when I play outdoors, I play with the Dura. And I did not like it with the Dura, and I didn't know why. So it was interesting to have her tell me that she likes it with the Onyx.
And you bought the paddle.
I did buy the paddle. I've had it for just about a week maybe. Yeah. So I've only played with it a few times, and day one indoors, I was like, it had a really, really good feel. And then I think the next day I went outdoors with it and I went, uh-oh, honeymoon's over, but went back indoors with it and it was fine.
See, there's with Mary, where she just
Pop that down the middle, right?
It's coming, it's to her backhand down the middle. Normally, the person with the forehand would take it.
Yep, that was a beautiful shot, though. I remember. I'm like,
right
wow,
down the middle. So
right
she's very aggressive.
Mm-hmm. But Marcus was standing back a little, so I mean, it made sense for her to poach that ball.
That's right.
From him.
He should have been moving in as soon as he hit that ball to move up with her, to create that wall at the kitchen.
Yeah.
And Kyle, if you notice Kyle in his returns, he puts backspin on it. See how his paddle goes back?
Mm-hmm.
He goes under the ball.
Yep.
And which gives it some backspin and a little bit of curve. And he hit it right back to Mary.
Yep.
Mary's hitting it over to Christine's backhand, third shot. And again, they're trying to pick on Mary, but Mary is not an easy mark. She is all over the ball, all over the ball.
She was very impressive.
Look at the look that Kyle gives her at the end of this point. It's like whack, and he's like, "Huh? Where did that come from?
How'd you do that?"
We're gonna have to adjust our game plan here. And this is Mary's serve. Can you talk about her serve? Can you analyze? Can you analyze her serve here? Mary's serve.
I'm not good at analyzing.
Really?
I'll let you do the analyzing.
Okay. Take a look at Mary's serve. She has her weight on her back foot, so it's a step. She's stepping into the ball. She throws her ball up. She's looking at the ball. Her paddle is back, and then she moves her body weight and her arm and the paddle to hit the ball. And here it comes. You can see that's below her waist, way below her waist, and then she's going to throw she's going to get some real snap on it. And her body weight, moves a lot of that ball for her. That's how you get some pace on it for your serve.
Right.
There's a third shot.
Third with his backhand.
Yeah, but that wasn't a good third because he's able to get it without it bouncing.
Right. I'm just saying that he took it instead of her, and she did not. She did not
Christine.
take that with her hand. No.
Look at this between the legs.
The legs, yep.
Over the net to Mary, and Mary's like, oh, I'm not going to have any. I don't care about that. She hit it right to Christine's feet.
Yep. Sick tricks don't impress me, is what she's thinking, right?
That was very impressive. These guys have got some skills, no doubt about it. So here, Mary's going to serve again. She's a pretty soft serve right in the middle of the court. So Kyle had his way with it, which is going to keep him back.
Two-handed backhand, Christine Barksdale right there.
She does that a lot in the air, right there. Bam, two-handed backhand.
She just did two-handed backhands. There's another.
Well, look how low to the net she hits this thing.
So I did notice that she was putting a lot of pace on that ball throughout the entire match. And in the past, I haven't noticed that so much about her game.
Well, at the 5-0 level, it's about pace and placement.
Right, and I thought she was more so about placement, and she was a lot about pace during this game. I mean, she took a lot of third shot drives instead of the drops, and yeah, she was driving the ball a lot. It was not what I expected from her, so it was interesting.
See, Mary is feeling kind of left out over here because
Yep, she inserted herself.
she's not getting any balls, and so she's picking that up off her backhand. Does that go in or go out?
It did. It went in. Christine Barksdale, I heard her say that's going out or something like that, and then I heard Mary Atkins say, "Oh, it's in."
Well, look at her. She's jumping for joy here.
Yeah, it was a great
Right here.
shot.
There she is. She's jumping for joy. Of course that's in.
Because they thought it was going out. They let that ball go.
Well, they didn't know that she was going to insert herself in that shot. And look at where they're at, 5-1. And
Yep.
she's the first server.
Yep.
So here's that serve again if you want to check it out. All one fluid motion. This is coming back. Christine's hitting it back to her backhand and deep. That's what you want to do.
Yes.
And that bounce, that was a good third shot drop that Mary hit.
Yep.
Going back to Lucas, going to Kyle, up at the net. Mary looks very comfortable there, and Kyle is just going to try to blast his way through. Look at how far he is over on Christine's side. He's just too much, huh?
Yeah, he definitely inserted himself a lot into the play.
Well, when you have that much pace coming at you and they're so close, you're in defensive mode. Yeah, there's that curvy backspin return.
And he just took that third with his backhand. That went a little high.
Well, way too high. They're in trouble because of that.
Yes, they are.
And here again, they're able to defend themselves, but
right.
The balls are just so high. And here, Mary's trying to get a third shot, but it's not third shot. It's right in his wheelhouse. There, that was an excellent shot. That was a lot of skill. And Mary did it. Mary won the point. Look at Kyle. Oh my God, how can I do that? He hit right in the net. How could I do that? Only 2.5 players do that. I don't do that. Okay, what do we got here? Yeah, Marcus doesn't put too much of his weight behind his serve. He just.
So did you notice Marcus's paddle?
No, let's go back. Let's notice his paddle. There.
It's a Georgia paddle.
It's a what paddle?
University of Georgia, the dogs.
Okay, it's a dog.
Well, I don't know that there's, I don't even know if that's on the face, but yeah, it's to represent that anyway. I wish we had a clear picture of it. Maybe I'll ask him the next time. He's coming to the Athens tournament in February, so maybe I can get a picture. Or maybe he'll see this video and he'll put one up for us.
There you go. Just ask him.
Yeah.
Can you snap a picture of your paddle?
Yeah, I'll do that.
So Mary is very quick to get up to the kitchen line.
Oh my goodness, she was so fast. I mean, you can even see this in slow motion. She is just all over.
But she is following the ball. She's tracking it, and they're hitting to Kyle's backhand. But look at this. Around the post. Yep. Oh, my God. And look how low.
It was so low, yeah. You'll see a question about it. you know, they didn't know if it was in. The
That
linesman
was
did call it
definitely,
in, though.
it was
Yeah,
definitely
Marcus
in.
thought it was out.
That's how you get around the post. You get the ball low to the ground and then you hit it.
Yep.
That's an amazing shot. And that was not with a forehand, folks. That was with his backhand.
It looked like it was rolling rather than like on the
Yeah.
ground, but
Yeah, it was like it looks like inches from the ground. And Marcus is going, he rolled that over the ground. And it's like, nope, nope, it was in the air. That's our point. That's how we got our second. That's how they got their second point of the game through that around the post. See, Kyle throws his weight behind his serve too. He's like, how can I do that?
yeah, it is mad.
How can I do a third shot drop into the net? That's not me. Let's move on. So that happens, folks, even with the top players. They don't always get their third shot drops where they want them to go.
Look at how she jumps into that ball.
Oh yeah, look at that. I mean, she is just ready to pounce. She's ready to pounce. She's stepping back because the ball is, well, it got in the middle of the court. So she didn't have to step back too far, but her body weight is moving forward when she hits that ball. And it's right to Kyle's backhand. And Kyle got them in trouble. He got it high. And now they're both standing back. They can't come in because the balls are high and that's going out. I would have to say Kyle cost him that point right there. And it probably was set up with Mary's strong hit to his backhand.
Yep.
That's why shot selection is so important. You have to shoot. You have to hit with a purpose.
No. Setting the point up is just as important as putting it away, in my opinion.
Oh, look at that. That is one heck of a get, you know. Kyle like tees up with his weight is going forward, but midsection to Mary's body. She hits a third.
And she kept it low.
She kept it low in the kitchen, but not the second one. The second one got up too high. That just looks like a pretty soft serve to Kyle. He can just really tee off on it and drive him back with his pace. There's a good third shot to his backhand. Okay, 7-2. I'm sure the pink team over there are getting kind of nervous. See, that's a third shot that just put him in a world of hurt.
Oh,
See,
he managed to pull it off.
he tried to do a third shot, but it didn't. It went too far, right to Kyle, right to his backhand, and it came slow. So he was able to just control where that ball was going to go, which was at Marcus's feet, which was behind him. Goes out.
Nope.
Side out.
No, it looks like
Christina's going to serve it.
Oh, that's a shame. Yeah. Sorry.
It hit it. Marcus took that as a backhand, huh? So he was standing pretty far outside the court.
Yeah, he could have taken it with either.
Yeah, but he chose his backhand. Kyle shoots it over to Mary. Mary hits it to Christine. Pretty high, very high. You don't want to do that with Kyle. That's his bread and butter.
Honestly, any one of those players. Any one of those players could have put that one away.
Yeah, I mean that's that's a ball that is easily put away.
Yep. Oh, I think there was a little. Maybe it wasn't this one.
Look how early that Mary takes that ball. She's just really in attack mode.
Yeah, she was. I feel like she was in the zone.
Well, I'm keeping track of how many times they go into Mary as terms of Marcus.
Well, sometimes they're not even necessarily going to her, but she's taking them.
I know she's.
Look how far over she is. She's
very aggressive. I know.
Yeah.
She's very aggressive.
Yep.
And look at there. She was protecting the middle.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. What do you see there? What do you see there on this point right here? Anything? Anything noteworthy?
Not that I could put into words.
Okay, we'll move on. We got to put these things into words.
I'm sorry, I'm not very good at this.
That's okay. Look how deep that serve is.
Yeah, that's a good serve.
It's like, whoa, okay. Really made her back up.
I love how she takes it aggressively, and she's right up at the net right afterwards. I mean, just because it's deep didn't mean she couldn't get up to the net.
And look at that, really paid off for her.
Yep.
Yeah, let's go back. We'll review it. She hits the ball, and she moving. She's halfway in the court when the ball is struck, and now she like stops, and she's right there at the kitchen line to catch the ball. Puts it down at Christine's feet, and
Boom.
Just not ready for it. Just not ready for it. Too fast, and that's what you're trying to do, is take time away from your opponents. That's what the pace does for you.
She was so fast at getting wherever she needed to be on the court.
Bad decision to hit it to Mary. Look at that. Bad decision. I'm going to hit it to Mary. She's at the very front. Nope. I'm just going to angle it over here to your side. You're trying to play the middle. Nope. Not going to happen.
Yep.
And Kyle knows that. He's like, what am I doing? He's standing right there at the kitchen line.
Back on that one.
Yeah. It's like, what is he thinking?
Over there.
So that was side out. But they had a good run. They're up 5.
They
5,
only
7.
had 2. Yeah.
Look how far back he gets it. Marcus is moving. He's still stepping back. He's out of the picture. His feet are off the picture. And Mary is like, I'm the only one at the net. I'm going to protect the net.
Yeah. Marcus is still back. Come
on, Marcus. Get up to the line. And he got there. Look how Mary bends her knees and gets low to get that ball. And the ball, she's not swatting at the ball. She's letting the ball come down to her paddle, and then she just pops it up, trying to keep that ball low over the net. And cross court, now she's got some ability right in the corner. Boy, that's an amazing shot there.
Okay, so this is where a little bit more happens.
Up, Kyle tried, he missed. He missed that shot. Right out of his reach.
Keep going, because
points
look
over.
Look at what Kyle's doing. He's motioning, hello, people. That ball was out, the one in the corner.
Oh, in what corner?
And so see the linesman coming? Okay, okay, go back.
Oh, over here.
Yes. No, not that one.
Not that one, here. This one.
Before it.
I think it's this one here.
Yeah. She goes cross court, and you said, "Oh, look at her, put it right in the corner." That ball right there.
I know. Look at it. It's coming over. Bam! I see that hitting in.
Now, so then there's that hole. She puts it down the middle. Now go past it, and you'll see the linesman walk up.
Yeah, I see that.
She called that ball out.
Well, you take
and nobody heard.
You take a look. Oh, the linesperson called it out?
The linesperson called it out, and nobody heard her.
See, look at right there.
Kyle thought it was out too.
Yeah.
Because you can tell, you can see that he's questioning it, like, what the heck?
Yeah, that's why he's raising his hand up in the air, and he probably didn't. Yeah. So they called that out.
Yes.
That's why they need some kind of video replay. Yeah.
So that's why I left this in the video. You can see her walking up.
Yep. Let's see, is she going to get to... Nope. She's not getting anywhere because it didn't clear the net.
Yeah.
Okay, so Kyle, 5-7-1. Into Marcus's backhand.
Again, he could have, I think, taken it with either.
Yeah, it was right in the middle of the court.
Take it with his backhand.
That's the... So I think now they've made a conscious decision to keep the ball away from Mary. There, Marcus, they get a point. Let's see if they are going to hit to Mary anymore. Oh, that's a let ball.
Yes.
And look at her, look at Mary's paddle as it comes down. Look how low she is coming down to the ground and how she's bending her knee. She's extended. She's waiting for the ball. If you see her eyes, her face, she's watching the ball.
And she's at the net.
And she's at the net. She's hitting it down the line to Christine, but Christine is not having any, having it at all.
That was a great shot right there.
Was that in or out?
I'm pretty sure that one was in. She thought it was going out. That's why she jumped out of the way.
Yep,
and then she's like,
looks,
oh, good shot.
That looks in.
Yep. Yeah. I think Christine put a little spin on that.
Whatever works.
Yep.
There's a forehand. Marcus finally decides he's going to hit forehand to Kyle's backhand. And now they're moving up because that's a pretty good third shot. But I think if Marcus was up at the line, he could have hit it.
Sorry.
That's okay. Well, that was a great shot Marcus hit. Right there.
Yeah, it was.
Right to the corner of the kitchen line. And I don't know, was Christine set? Yeah, she just gets to the line, but she's in the middle of the court, and he just really stretched her.
Uh-huh.
And she shoots it out.
Yep. He almost had it though. It was close.
7-7. She's the second server into Mary's backhand. Kyle's going to take it and smack it to Marcus. Christine gets it with her two-handed backhand. Down to Kyle's feet. They're keeping him on the defensive. Oh, he went down the line. See that? That's a great shot. Marcus was going down the line, and Kyle wasn't set. He did that split step, but he couldn't cover down the line. Look at getting a little paddle bump there from Mary. Mary knows it's a good shot right there. Come on, come on. Yeah. Right?
Yep.
That's what you do when your partner does a good shot.
Yep.
And they got the serve. Come on, serve. Okay. Here's that underspin backhand he likes to hit with his return. That's a good third shot. Oh, they're going to Mary. Mary's forehand. Is this going to Mary? Yes, it is.
A little bit of a cross-court thing more.
Yep, cross-court dink is going. Trying to push Mary off the court. It's going to be around the post. Oh, yeah, it is. Oh, Kyle's there. Where's it going? It's going out.
Yep.
Good shot. Boy, look at that. We got to see that again.
Yeah, that was awesome.
Here she comes.
And it's with her backhand.
With her backhand, just like Kyle at the beginning of the game.
Yep.
And Marcus was there, and Marcus like,
actually,
what? Oh, I'm not going to touch that.
Going to hit it, and she was yelling out. And he said after, good call.
Well, look at it. He's jumping in the air. He's like, okay. Nope. I don't know. We can't, on this video, we can't see her lips.
There was huge because she called him off that ball.
Well, it's a good thing that he's listening. She didn't give him a paddle bump on that. For listening to her. You got to reward your partners if they listen to you.
Yeah. It's so easy not to with those out balls that you think you can just put away.
So this has been a pretty solid game here. Not too many real unforced errors. There's that two-handed backhand from Christine down to Marcus's feet.
Maybe some of the unforced errors are covered up because they managed to get them back. You know, the high thirds.
Oh yeah. We are seeing those.
Put away.
But they're not real consistent. It
was a great game. It was a great game. It was fast-paced. It was fun to watch.
Well, you like statistics. Did you do statistics on this game in terms of how many unforced errors?
Right now I'm just editing them and getting them up. Number 2 should be up probably later today. Game 2. So if you want to find out what happens in game 2, be watching my YouTube channel.
Oh, okay. We'll segue over to your YouTube channel. And what's your YouTube channel? Here it is.
There's nothing on my homepage though.
We can check out your videos. These are all your videos that you have over on your channel.
Yeah, a lot of them are from Athens Ladder League that we have going. We got one more week left of the Ladder League, but I do also have the Hiawassee games that happened at the beginning of the month. I got the gold medal match, which was Marcus Luke and Gigi Lemaster versus Steve Kennedy and Stephanie Lean. That is on there as well. And that went to 4 games, so it was a great match.
I don't see them on here. You got a playlist here.
Yeah, it's yep, it's on the playlist. It's on the Georgia Mountain Pickleball Fall Classic, which
Just
has also 2 games with Chad Cromwell and his partner, which was Kieran Mamoli. I don't know how to pronounce it. I probably pronounced it terribly. They were playing there against Gigi Lemaster and Steve Kennedy. No, sorry, Marcus Luke. Got the wrong person. Gigi Lemaster and Marcus Luke. Those are the first
here's
2
your
games,
playlist.
and then after that you can see right there is a 5-0 gold medal match.
Game 1, game 2, game 3, game 4. Went four games.
Yep, very very great match. And then the ones below it are the 4-0 bracket, just a game from that. I know the people.
Right. Okay. So that's your YouTube channel. You have 12 subscribers.
Yep. Brand new to YouTube. Brand new to YouTube.
Please.
Video. Learning as I go.
So please go and subscribe to Michelle's Pickleball channel, which is Pickle Chick. How'd you come up with the name Pickle Chick?
Well, a friend and I were actually talking about doing a YouTube channel. This was a few months ago. Together, we were going to be the Pickle Chicks, and we were going to talk about our journey of going up the ratings. And she kind of backed out on me, so I just stuck with Pickle Chick. You know, Pickle Chicks. It's just me now.
And those look like they're all Duraballs here.
They are. I'm a Duraball fan. I like that over the Onyx.
And this is
how Onyx feels better, but what?
And this is how you autograph your balls with MM. Yeah.
I used to put M's all over the ball, you know, a bunch of M's all over, but then my paddle had M's all over it. So I started just doing MM in 2 different spots.
Okay, well that's good to know.
Yeah, Sharpie markers and your paddle. Yeah, you'll have your initials all over your paddle.
Okay, so that was a little segue into an ad for your YouTube channel. Let's get back to the game here. 8-7, second server.
Yeah,
okay.
And they were down. They were down what? 6-1, something like that.
Yeah, something like that. 6-1, 6-2.
Yeah.
And now they're at 7-8, and Kyle's the first server.
Yeah.
Here it goes. And he's putting some spin. You can see how he's putting some spin on this.
Yep.
Some top spin to force Mary off the court a little bit, but it's not really affecting her at all. Look at that. That's a beautiful return.
Yep.
It's pulling Christine off the court, and it's almost on the line. It's on the other side. It's touching the line.
And she's right at the net.
She's right at the net, and he's trying to push it back to Christine, but Kyle was there. Kyle's fast. He's got wheels. Yeah. And this was a lob, and it is going to be in. Okay. The pink team.
Remember, this is a great point.
And that was a great third shot, or third, not a third, but a kitchen shot. This is Mary coming off the court. She's trying to lob it over Kyle's head. He's up in the air. Back. Marcus is going to get it, and it's boom in the net. Too much pace.
I guess that's not the point I was thinking.
It's 8-8. 8-8 first server. Mary and Marcus, I'm sure, getting nervous at this point.
So just had a comment on the post. Mary Helen Atkins is a beast. My gosh. She was phenomenal.
Christine Barksdale just hits it right down the middle, and Marcus cannot deal with it.
That was her two-handed
Two-handed backhand.
Handed backhand with that head paddle.
With that head paddle, that's right. 9-8. 9-8-1. Okay, here she comes.
This is the first time
Mary's
they pulled the
coming
lead,
down.
or I don't remember.
Yes, that's the first time they pulled into the lead. Going to Mary,
Just
to Christine, back to Mary, over to Kyle. I'm surprised that she would hit it over to Kyle.
yeah, down the line, dink there.
And look
Pretty
at,
brave.
well, that's what that was. That
Got her in trouble too.
that got the whole thing. That got her in trouble. I just don't understand why she would do that. Hitting to his backhand over there.
Yeah.
And giving him so much time too to decide where he's going to place it. Why she didn't do a cross court, I have no idea. She's probably thinking the same thing. Why didn't she go cross court?
It's so easy when you're on the sideline, right?
When the game's so short. Yeah, it is easy. That's why we do it.
Yeah. That's why we're not on the court and we're sideline playing here.
That's right. Well, we're trying to figure out what the strategy is. So if other people are in the same situation, they can, make that adjustment. Because you're talking about.
Okay, so there's a lob. I think this might be the point I was thinking of. Look at her. Look at this get right here.
Yep.
Unbelievable.
And that's right at the kitchen, right at her feet. She pops it up. It gets behind Marcus a little bit.
Yep.
They're shooting
but he gets another beautiful shot.
He shot it down the middle to Christine, to Mary, to Kyle. Is that in or out? That's in.
This is not the point I was thinking of either, I guess. I must have missed it.
That was a great shot by Mary.
Yeah.
Let's take a look at that again.
That get was unbelievable.
Yeah, that's a great shot. Yeah, she timed it perfectly. And look how her paddle is just, parallel, perpendicular to the ground. And she just punched it a little bit. Got it right behind Kyle. He couldn't do anything with it. 10-8-2.
I also loved that get from the lob. That was so beautiful.
Oh yeah, that was an amazing get. And she just kissed it right over the net, right into the kitchen, which gave him enough time to get ready. Down the middle, over to Mary, in the net. That's it. That's the game.
Yep.
Boom.
Great game.
Oh, look at people over here clapping. Are you over there clapping?
Oh yeah, see, I'm the one in the gray.
Right here?
Yep. And the one next to me is Joy. That's Christine's partner for women's doubles. Yeah.
Okay, we'll see the last.
A lot of Marcus's family was there too. I frequently was sitting and talking to his aunt, who I love. She is hysterical. Had a good time. It was a great day.
Yep, there you are. Your hands are together.
Oh yeah, it was a great game.
Yeah, people are applauding. That was the first game.
Yep.
And that's it.
Yep, and I will have the other one has some great play as well. That was a great match.
Oh, I thought you did a great job. A great camera angle.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
And
Set it up.
And good editing, and you're putting the score up there. How long does it take for you to edit one of those videos?
It seems like it's taken about an hour. I think I could go faster if I could get my laptop to stop choking. But it does not like, I guess, video.
So game 2 of the match will be up later today?
I'm hoping so, yeah. It's just about done. I got the scores all done. Oh.
Thanks so much, Michelle, for joining me today.
Thank you for having me.
Analyzing that really fun game that you videotaped at the USAPA Athletic Regional Tournament. And we'll see you next time. And hold on there. I want to talk to you offline. Okay. You want to bounce out? You want to bounce this out?
Bounce it out with the paddle, you mean?
Yeah, with the paddle and your little ball, your golf ball.
Balancing my ball and bouncing.
Balancing your ball. Balance.
Yeah, I'm not very good at this. Sitting down, new paddle.